Hello and welcome. My name is James, and in today's video, we're just going to talk about when not to trade Forex. Now, it's very important for you to know about this because it's going to be very helpful to you, especially in future when you start trading. So let us just begin with a list here. I have a few lists that I'm going to tell you about. So during bank holidays, you're not supposed to do any kind of trading, especially because either the market will move slow or it will not move at all. On Friday afternoons and weekends, of course, you cannot trade. You cannot trade on weekends, of course, because the forex market will be closed. And also on Friday afternoons, sometimes it's not good to trade because the market is winding up. So if you open any trade, you risk losing money if you do it the wrong way or if you get it the wrong way. The end of December is also not the right month to trade because also the forex financial year is winding up, so things will be you also risk you also put yourself at potential danger of losing money if you get it wrong. So at the end of December, don't trade. When you're angry or frustrated or when you're confused, you can't tell what the market is doing, not really a good time for you to trade, because also forex trading is all about your emotions and your psychology. If you have a bad psychology, yeah, of course you're going to lose money if you do things the wrong way. So if when you enter the forex market, you're supposed to be calm, your mind is supposed to be clear, you're supposed to look at the charts and be able to tell what's going on without having emotions interfering with your decision making. You're also not supposed to trade during Asian sessions. Also, don't trade during a release of news or events. This is a bad time to trade. I've done this mistake several times and I've lost a lot of money because I wasn't following that. Every time there was a major release of a news, it found me in the wrong place and I lost money because of that, because I used to ignore. Now, the release of news and events, sometimes they come during, you'll know about them. So sometimes it's good to, you're supposed to be active in social media or the internet, because this news crawls around the internet a lot. So anytime there's a major release of a news or an event, you'll know about it as long as you're connected to the internet. You're not supposed to trade at market closing time, also the wrong time to trade. Overnight trading, I wouldn't advise it, although I do it, but it depends. For me, I do overnight trading. I can do overnight trading probably between the period of Monday to around Thursday, but on Friday I don't do that. But also it just depends on how experienced you are. If you're used to it, you can do overnight trading, but it's not advisable for you to do overnight trading because the market may go against you while you're sleeping and you can end up losing money in the process. So it's not good for you to open your trade and then just leave it unmonitored, because you never know what's going to happen and you might find yourself in a very tricky situation in case you do that. Experienced traders avoid trading on Friday afternoon and weekends, on closing session, on bank holidays, on Christmas, during primetime TV events, when major economic reports and news are released, and when they are angry, frustrated, or exhausted. Even when you're exhausted, you can trade correctly. You tend to make mistakes. These are mistakes that I've made in the past and they have cost me a lot. But as soon as you develop that discipline, you become a good trader and you'll be able to avoid these problems. Also, novice traders should be very careful with the Asian sessions, because sometimes the Asian sessions are unpredictable. I've also done this mistake before. I think it was with I was trading the USD and JPY. I remember assuming that I'd gotten my prediction correctly, but it went against me, but simply because I ignored the Asian session and things didn't go my way. But luckily, I never lost a lot of money during that session. But since then, I have learned discipline of trading in the right moment, because that's all you need. You just need a discipline that you can follow so that you can be a successful trader. If you have a good discipline, everything will work out for you and you're going to see so much success in many years to come, as long as you just follow one discipline and learn from it. And by the way, you should know that as a forex trading, the more you do it, the more experience you get. And sometimes you're going to make mistakes, but in those mistakes you're going to learn a lot. But what I want you to do is I want you to learn from me so that you avoid making as many mistakes as possible. Your learning process will be very good and your mistakes will be less as compared to how many mistakes I had to make in order to get to where I am right now. Because I made so many mistakes at first, and that's because number one, I was not following someone, a professional who could teach me his ways. And I know that I chose to learn things on my own, and it became very difficult for me. But the moment I decided that I wanted to learn from someone more professional than me, that is when my forex trading skills improved, and I've been able to see so much benefit from that, just because I decided that I wanted to learn from someone because I didn't know enough. So Forex is all about learning, picking up knowledge from different people that you meet, different people who are reliable and who have actual experience in the field of Forex trading. So not everyone you meet will be that beneficial to you. So it just depends with who you meet. But as you do that, you're going to learn a lot from Forex and you're going to see a lot of benefits because you're going to improve and you're going to make money in the process. Now, in the next lesson, we're going to talk about bulls and bears as we continue the lesson. But if you like this lesson, I just want to ask you to like, subscribe, and of course share as you continue, because when you like and when you like, subscribe, and share, it helps me to continue providing free video lessons via YouTube. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next lesson, and goodbye.